Alright, let's just get right into it. This is Campfire Talk. It's our first episode. Going to be talking about hunting, fishing, camping, outdoors. Got my good buddy here, David, with me. David Jr. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm here. I'm David.
I'm here.
I'm Matt's hunting friend, buddy.
Yep, recently acquired hunting buddy. Just been hunting with him for 2 years now. What do you think about the whole hunting thing?
It's pretty good. Been hunting for 4 years in total. Got into it when I started collecting guns and stuff like that, so thought I might as well use them for what some of them were intended for and all that good stuff. And I got into it and it seems pretty fun so far.
Yeah. It's fun being out there out in the woods, isn't it?
Yeah, it's calming. I mean, it's cold, but it's pretty calming.
It's cold. You weigh about 100 pounds soaking wet.
Pretty much. Yeah, this year when we went out, I was pretty tired and stuff like that, so I actually went and slept in the woods. It was pretty relaxing.
First Saturday, you want to talk about that? The first Saturday, man, I don't know how you did that. What time did you get up at camp? Like 1, 2 in the morning?
I think I was up there at like 3. No, it was probably like
and then we
2,
woke up
1, 2.
Then we woke up at what? 5.
Yeah, probably 5 before sunup.
Yeah, that was nuts. You just finished a shift of work and came up through and slept for
2 hours.
and then out in the woods. Didn't see much that day. But it's fun, man. I enjoy having you out there in the woods teaching about hunting.
I enjoy being out in the woods.
But I figured our first episode, we'll talk about our first kills, our first harvest, our first experiences harvesting a deer. What do you think?
Yeah.
So I'll let you go first. I want to set the mood here first. I want to set it.
What do you want me to do? My first kill, or you want me to say
well,
my
we're
first
gonna do,
deer
We're gonna do first deer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're gonna do first deer. So let me set the mood here.
Okay.
We're early getting up in the woods. Remember?
Yeah, we got there early.
We got there early, like super early, like 2 hours, 3 hours before shooting light.
Yeah, I don't think it was 3 hours.
We got there early, so we decided to take a nap in the truck before we went out. And then we woke up late. Like, it was just getting light. It was like shooting time already.
30, 45 minutes passed.
Yeah, we were late. So we quick got up, got ourselves together, loaded the guns, threw the backpacks on. We were going to what I call David's Hollow, where he likes to hunt. A little hollow that we found together. And
it's fun.
He enjoys going there.
Nice area.
So we got up there. We're late. We're walking in. I'll let you talk about it from here.
Okay. Yeah, we're walking in. We stumble across one guy, not where we're heading, but we find him. We just keep on walking through him, and we see another guy to our left, and don't worry about him because we're not too far deep in.
But I not to interrupt you, but I there was a little hunting lesson there in that first guy, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, he he never even saw us coming. He
had no idea we were there.
Didn't bother looking or anything. I mean,
we were about 100 yards above him.
Probably something like that. Either we're good at sneaking or he just can't hear worth anything.
He just wasn't looking.
Yeah.
He was one of them one direction hunters. He had tunnel vision, looking downhill. He wasn't looking uphill. And we're walking on a trail at this point, so I mean he's 100 yards from a trail. Yeah. And he's not bothering looking up behind him, see what's moving behind him. But go ahead.
Yeah. So we find that guy. We find another guy to our left. He sees us. Then we keep on going because we're not worried about them. They're not too far into where we head. Then we stumble across this one guy right at our entrance, and we're like, this is enough. You know, we're finding too many people in this area. It's too much. So we start walking on back.
Well, we get up to where you like to go.
Well, yeah, we got to where I went.
And there's a guy.
Yeah, there's a guy there. That's when we decided to turn back around. We're just, hauling it. We're not worried about being quiet anymore. Too much.
The price you pay for being late.
Yeah.
Someone getting on your spot.
But then, anyways, we start walking back. We're about back to where we can see that second guy that we saw. And I don't think we could have seen the first guy, but we were pretty close to both of them. And we just hear a bunch of noises coming through the woods. Well, Matt does, mostly. More than I do. And I start hearing it when he calls it. He tells me to pick up my gun. I do that. A whole,
Well, we'll back up. You're missing,
right.
you're missing a bunch of the story here.
Yeah?
We've seen that other guy off to the right, remember?
Thought we only saw 3.
No, we went up. The one down low. We had that guy that got dropped off. Came up through. Then we had that guy where you were hunting, where you like to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we turned around and came back down. There was another guy that sneaked in behind us and was sitting. Remember that your deer only 30 yards from that guy.
Oh, I thought we saw him before.
He sneaked in behind us.
Oh, okay. But, yeah.
We're walking down.
Yeah.
I turn around and I'm like, what do you want to do, David? This place is overhunted right now. There's too many guys. No sooner did I say that, we heard crash, boom, bang coming through the woods.
Yeah, I picked up the gun. Saw the first doe was like right up in front. There's probably like 5 of them in total.
5 or 6, something like that.
Something like that. A good decent amount of them. And I seen him, the one that was most clear, and just took a shot at him. Started running off, and down she went about a couple of yards away. Didn't go too far or anything like that. Matt actually saw it drop. I didn't get to see it because I was probably just not in the right field of view.
Yeah, we were standing on a trail because we were walking down the trail trying to figure out what we want to do. It's kind of a panic mode for us because here it is, 8 o'clock, 8:30.
I think it was like 7 still.
Something like that.
8.
Late.
Yeah,
compared to hunting.
Yeah, it was late.
And we weren't sitting yet. We were still trying to find somewhere to go. We're in an opening. He shoots. I watch the deer. And then the other 2 deer, the other deer, they had us.
They scattered.
They seen us before you even shoot.
Yeah.
You even shot. I mean, because your doe you shot kind of stepped out on the trail and was kind of had that dumb look on his face, like, uh-oh, something's there that's not right. And the other doe came up, like the second doe came up, and she had us. She turned around and all the other deer followed her, but this one just kind of stood there and she was trying to figure out what's wrong. She wanted to know what was wrong.
Mm-hmm. The whole group kind of like just stopped at first to see what was happening. But then once it went down, we started to walk over to it and we start inspecting it and stuff like that. Find out it's actually a button buck, but it was still legal and all that good.
Yeah, there's
stuff.
no way you can tell. I mean, as quick as you had made a decision.
Yeah.
There was no way. Now, if you were sitting, you had a good chance to
look at it.
Yeah, even then you really couldn't tell because, I mean,
it was pretty hidden underneath its fur.
Yeah, underneath the hide, so.
Yeah, but I had a doe tag, so it was still good because it was classified as a doe then. Yeah, and then we just started writing the gutting and stuff like that. That was pretty interesting.
Deer fell 20 yards, 30 yards from a guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, that guy, I forgot. That was like kind of the most important part. The guy we saw that it fell near to, he was actually part of a push group or whatever you want to exactly call it.
Drive.
The drive, yeah.
Yeah.
A drive. Some kid, probably like my age, 18, probably younger, I think. He was probably younger.
Something like that, yeah.
Was trying to push a bunch of deer towards all those people we were sitting, because we figured out later that they were all part of a group, like some really big group, like 6, 7 people, something like that.
Yeah.
And anyways, the guy comes up, and he's not rude or anything, which is pretty good. He congratulated me, and that was real nice of him.
Yeah, he didn't get all...
Same with the younger kid. They were all nice about it, and they were like, this is what it is. Fair's fair.
Yeah, they didn't get all...
Pissy about it because that we kind of undershot him. Yeah.
Because if we weren't there, this deer would have ran right to him. I mean, but we were not trying to defend ourselves, but I mean, just right place, right time type of deal.
Yeah.
We were there. He was there. Deer were there. We had the first shot, so
Mm-hmm.
you took it, did it, gutted it. That was a learning experience. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not the greatest experience, but
Part of the deal, man.
I don't know. I kind of I don't want to say I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it more than when I was doing it with a squirrel, because I don't know why, it just seems more...
Really?
Like...
I mean, you're up there elbows deep in a deer.
Well, I was for a while for no reason, because you thought I didn't get to think... Whatever.
Well, yeah, you were trying to get up there and cut the esophagus where you can pull the lungs and everything down.
And I already had it out.
Well, you actually demolished it. See,
Yeah.
I wasn't in there doing it. He was all doing it. And it was nothing but stew above the diaphragm.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea. There's nothing in here. I don't feel any. I'm feeling its rib cage.
And then I got up in there and I investigated. I was like, oh yeah, you just annihilated it with your shot.
Yeah. Then after we gutted it, dumped the blood out and all that stuff, and
I was kind of bummed that I could actually see it, because I wanted you to get the whole tracking experience where you actually don't see the deer fall.
Yeah, well, we still went back and did it, and I kind of understood. Before I understood it too, I kind of got the whole concept. You follow the blood trail and footsteps.
But
and
I really wanted you to get that. But I mean,
it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. You got your first deer. Hopefully you're hooked. I think I made a hunting buddy for life. Well, maybe not life.
Maybe. Hopefully. Be nice. But yeah, we did that. Hung it up for a little bit. Cleaned ourselves up. That was great using cold water when it was like 12 degrees. It was like...
Then we moved.
It was like 20-something.
You know what? We came to the conclusion. This is done. They pushed this out. There ain't no deer around here. The only deer that were in here is the ones
that we got. Yeah.
The ones that we seen, and they're out of here. They're gone.
Yeah.
So we move. We move up to the top mountain.
Yeah, up on a hill where the pipeline comes in.
Yeah, we walk out to the pipeline for lunch. Take a lunch break. Got the spotting scope out. Just glassing mountainsides. It
was like 10 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, it was
still early.
10, 11 o'clock. But we were taking lunch.
It's like,
and we thought we'd go out there and spot the mountainside, just see what we can see.
See what happens.
And we're here. We're on the one side. Then we move down to the other side because we're sitting up on like a knob in the valley.
Yeah.
So we're on the one side knob looking at the one side of the mountain. So we go to the other side to look at the other mountain. We're sitting over there eating lunch. No, you're actually sleeping. You're actually laying back taking a nap.
Yeah, I was laying back.
Not taking a nap, but working on taking a nap.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm sitting there still glassing and everything. And here I hear.
Well, we seen that truck first.
Remember? That's right. We seen the truck full of
people.
Full of people.
It was like I can't remember if it was a 4-door or a 2-door.
I don't know, but it had a bunch of people in the bed.
Yeah, a bunch of people were in the back.
Because there's a road that goes down across the bottom of the valley, across the pipeline. And he lays back, takes a nap. I'm sitting here, and oh, there goes the truck again. No, there's no people, and I wonder where they went.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here. I'm hearing stuff walking through the woods. Here it's that same exact group of guys.
Yeah,
going out to put another drive on. What are the chances of that?
Yeah, we both just kind of look at each other and
they knew it was us.
Yeah,
it's like these guys are gay. Yeah. Oh, great! Now they're gonna get another deer.
Yeah, well, we didn't. I mean, I would have been kind of messed up, but yeah, we didn't see any.
No, we didn't hang there much longer. We
kind of got out of there.
We left, and then we went out to another spot.
I wasn't really expecting to get a deer up there, anyways.
No, that was more just a lunch, kill time type of thing.
Yeah, just sit around a little bit.
Yeah, relax. And then we move down into the bowl, the big bowl, down the bottom. Hunting for 2 hours?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're sitting up there freezing your ass off. You already got a deer in the car. I'm happy as shit because my whole goal was to get up there and get you on a deer for the first time, get you that fever, get you hooked on hunting.
Even though I killed not 2 ducks, but a geese and a duck.
Well, I mean, deer hunting. I mean, you hunted deer how many years?
4 years.
Yeah, and you haven't got anything.
Nope.
Yeah, so
4th year I did, but yeah.
I wanted you to get on that, know what it felt like.
Last day, I think it was. Right? It was the last day.
Yep, last day.
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday. He already had a deer in the truck. I wanted to go out for a little bit more, so I went out and didn't see much. Wasn't much activity. It was cold. I mean, it was cold and windy.
Yeah, it was probably where we were at, just down in the valley and stuff like that.
Yeah, and there was a snowstorm coming in through down here home where we live, and we hunt about 2 hours away from where we live. I'm sitting out there thinking, you know what? We got meat in the truck right now. We got to go home, process this. And I know little David, 100 pounds wet, soaking wet. I know he's freezing his ass off right now, so I call him up on the radio. Hey, David, you ready to go? Oh, I thought you'd never ask, man. I've been waiting for you to say that.
Yeah, it was really cold.
that was yeah. It was pretty cold.
Yeah.
But then,
I was trying to fall asleep to try not to feel the cold, which is probably a terrible idea.
Yeah. Then we get home. You want to talk about the processing?
Yeah, that's
What
fine.
do you think about that?
I thought that was really interesting, too.
Butchering deer skin and
Yeah.
getting all the cuts and meats out.
I enjoyed cutting the skin. That was pretty cool. It was kind of like an art, almost.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. Well, not know what you're doing, but you gotta pay attention.
Yeah. I just like watching. You guys did like most of the like meat and stuff like that. It was just pretty cool to watch you guys see what you did and see what happened and stuff like that.
This year coming up, end of this year, I want to get some offcuts. I want to try some other stuff. Like this year, I want to try to get a heart. I'm gonna try to get a lung. I'm gonna try to get a lung shot on my deer this year.
You can do that if you want to. That's all you.
And then I want to try some other different cuts, like a shank. And there's a neck. They have a neck roast.
Yeah.
You know how we really didn't do anything above the rib cage here.
It was kind of
Apparently,
we
there's
just cut
something
it
you
off.
can do with the neck, like a pot roast.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try that, and I want to try some ribs this year too.
Yeah, I want to try ribs, but
Your deer was so young, there was just nothing really.
it was really good though.
Oh yeah, the meat was tender, but for doing ribs,
I thought it was pretty excellent.
well, we didn't do ribs this year. For doing ribs, there just wasn't enough meat there to
Yeah,
really do anything. Maybe
suffice.
Yeah.
Just fine. Yeah,
Well, I'm glad you had fun.
I did. Yeah.
We got spring gala coming up. We're going out.
Hopefully.
I don't want to go out.
Yeah, just try to get off work then.
Hopefully it doesn't rain this year. Man, last year was washout.
Yeah.
It was so rainy, and we were so determined to go out. We just went out anyway, but it was just so rainy. The only way you're going to hear a gobbler respond is if they're sitting right on top of you. You couldn't hear anything off in the distance. It was just too
loud around us.
And wet and miserable. And
yeah, we left early and stuff.
We gave it a go, though. Nothing. We don't want to go out spring gala. I want to go do some pest control for some farmers this year, too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Go out do some groundhog hunting.
Oh, with 22s?
Yeah, go out with 22s.
Okay. That's what I figured.
It's kind of fun.
That'd be, yeah.
It's right around the corner. We could do that now. They're out and about.
We got crows in the backyard.
Go out, sit on the field, and just basically glass until you see a groundhog and
just peg them.
Bang them, and farmers like it. It's a good way to get your foot in the door for deer hunting on farms, too. So.
Yeah. So you want to talk about your first kill?
I guess we can talk about my first kill. Yeah, I guess we can talk about it. Well.
Way back when.
Yeah, way back when. I was with my dad. I was 12. This is my first time deer hunting.
Did you ever go out before?
Yeah, when I was, I don't know, probably 8, I would go out with Dad, and he had this thing mocked up where you take a sleeping bag.
Oh,
I carry a sleeping bag on my back.
Yeah.
And he put these straps to it so it'd be like a book bag. And he would carry a drop cloth in him. And then we're 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd go out with him. We'd go. And,
you ever do any other hunting before that?
No, because they didn't have the mentor when I was hunting. It was just going with my dad. Because back when I started, you had to be 12 to hunt. Like.
Oh, so you couldn't just. Oh, okay. Cause
like now they have a mentor program where.
If you're a certain age, you
can.
I remember our neighbors, the Looking Bills. They take their 2 daughters out and.
They're under 12.
They do the mentorship thing, like you said.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool.
Like, so a 9-year-old could shoot his first deer at 9, but they just can't carry the gun. Yeah. They can only shoot on stand. They can't carry the gun. Then when you hit 12, you can start carrying your own gun, and then 16, you can hunt by yourself.
I thought you...
No, when you turn 16, you can hunt by yourself.
You can go by yourself.
You can hunt by yourself at 16.
That's interesting. Can't buy a gun until you're 18, but you can hunt when you're 16.
Yep, you can hunt by yourself. I mean, obviously you go out with your mom or dad.
Yeah.
And you guys go to the same area, and dad goes
wherever,
and you go wherever. I mean, it's not like you're driving up by yourself hunting.
Try not to get lost.
Yeah. But yeah, I went out with dad for years before I actually started hunting, and carried my sleeping bag in. He put down. We get to where wants to hunt. He put the drop cloth down. I put my sleeping bag down. I take my boots off. I climb in the sleeping bag, and I'll be in there all day long.
I should have done that.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. Dad shot over me one time. I'm laying at his feet, up where me and Dad like to go hunting, up there at Mumford Springs. I'm laying at his feet. Bang! I poked my head out of the sleeping bag. Dad, was that you? Yeah, that was me. Just shot a doe. Oh, okay. And I went back in the sleeping bag.
Back in you go.
Yep. That was cool. But my first kill was up around where we went. What day did we go up there? Was that the Saturday? Down there at the dam bottom where you walk right past the Jeep and had no idea it was there?
Oh.
Yeah, up there is where I got my first deer. Up there at dam bottom up there on Loop Road up above Linger Longer.
I don't remember what day was that?
That was a Saturday. We went up there deer.
Yeah, that was a Saturday. Wait, was that the Saturday I got up there late?
Yeah, because
so.
Them helicopters flew overhead, and I was like, "Did you see them helicopters fly overhead?" I didn't even hear them. I was sleeping.
I was.
Oh, okay. Out. I mean, they're no higher than the mountaintop, right over top of us. Loud as shit. There's about 4 of them.
I was really tired.
Yeah. And then, we're up there. I can't quite remember how the morning went, because I shot my deer in the afternoon.
Probably cold.
No, if I remember, it was raining.
Cold and rainy.
Day.
Wet and cold.
We're up there. We go way up the mountain to the big old staging area where they would log out and bring the logs down to the staging area, and they would take them out from there.
Mm-hmm.
We're up above that yet. And, I don't know, it might have been 2 or 3 o'clock. And we decided to walk down a little footpath that follows out a ridge that goes down, and you're in the edge of some laurel. And we're going down through. Same thing off a drive, but unlike your drive, yours was more of a silent drive. They weren't hooping and hollering.
Yeah.
We could hear they're pushing a drive out below us. We can hear them. They're hooping and hollering. Amish, 'cause that's what Amish do up there. And Dad says, "Well, hold on, let's just hang out here. You know, sometimes deer like to squirt out of the drive, up above the drive, and kind of loop back down and around behind the drive."
Yeah.
So that's what we did. Right place, right time. Here's this little doe. She might have been a year old. You know, last year's fawn.
Mm-hmm.
Came squirting up out of the drive. And, came squirting up out. Bang. I shot too high. First, you know, my first shot wasn't as good as yours. My shot too high. Hit the spine. Ass end dropped out from below it. Sitting there. I felt bad, but Dad calmed me down. Told me just to calm down and put another shot in it, and that's what I did. That's where I got my hook. Where I got hooked on hunting, even though I was hooked way before. But
yeah.
Now, if you stay on the same path as I am, your second year, I had an 8 point my second year.
I'm riding on my 5th year now.
Well,
so
be cool to see you get something big this year.
I guess 2nd year in Perry County.
Yeah, second year. This was your second year in Perry County because we went up last year, 2016.
Yeah, I used to hunt
Didn't see nothing.
I used to be in it was like a field slash maybe like 2 acres or something. I don't know how much an acre is, but it wasn't that big.
Oh no, those fields are more than
No, not the fields, the woods.
Oh, okay.
Because I was there was a wood area and I was in there, and I could still see the fields behind me. The fields were pretty big and stuff like that. We actually saw, I think it was like a 10-point buck there, like right early in the morning. I didn't get it. No, nobody did. I actually shot at it. It was probably like 200 yards away. I think this was my 2nd year.
Oh, that's a long shot.
It was.
That's a real long shot.
Not gonna lie, my scope I definitely know wasn't
on.
Nope, not at all.
That might not be a long shot, but I mean, for me,
Yeah, I thought it was pretty long. I tried to adjust for it. I even kicked it up a little bit. I probably aimed like right around its back area, thinking it's probably gonna maybe drop a little bit. It was also carrying a freaking monster of a round for a gun, a 45-70, and that thing, it bucks. I mean, it's not too bad for me, but a lot of other people, it tears their shoulder off, to say the least.
Hell, I wouldn't even let you bring that up in the woods
Yeah.
when the first year you came up with me and Dad. It's like, no. You're not bringing that damn gun up here. I mean, because you're sitting on, you shoot how close?
Yeah, we were pretty close and stuff.
Deer, when you shoot deer up where we hunt, they're at max 50 yards, maybe 75.
Yeah, they're pretty...
I mean...
Because it's pretty wooded and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not open, not real open. I mean, where
like
you like to hunt up there in your hollow, that's pretty open. That's probably the most open I ever hunt in.
Yeah. I kind of like it for that, too, just because how open it is. I can see a whole lot.
But that there's a downfall to that, hunting open like that. If you can see them, they can see you. You can see them easier. They can see you easier. Mm-hmm. But I like hunting in the open, but I like to have a little bit of thicket around me so you can watch them pop out and something that think holds them during the day. Yeah, they're not being pushed. But yeah.
Yeah, I want to take that gun. I think I want to take that bear hunting if we ever do that.
I want to do some bear hunting. We should do some bear hunting this year.
Okay.
I didn't get out last year because of family issues, but...
I thought you said you did go out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You went out that one day.
Yeah, me and Dad went out Monday.
Yeah.
Up to where we went on the last day, down there in the bowl in the bottom. Went in there. I actually watched the doe in there for... Actually, I watched 2 doe in there on bear season for...
I remember you saying.
20 minutes.
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
Yeah, I went way out in the bowl in a real thick-ass laurel. I dropped down out of the laurel and I was walking back the side. Kicked these 2 doe up, and
they just kind of watched you.
Well, no, they didn't really watch me. They ran up, and they kind of disappeared. But I'm still standing there, just keep an eye out, see what else, if anything else would kick up. Here they come squirting back down the side where they just ran. The lead doe, she stays still as a doorknob, just still, kind of looking back down to where she just came from, trying to figure out. Well, what I was thinking was okay, there's a buck down there that didn't spook with them.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like looking down in there like
trying to find it.
Hey, what are you coming or not? Type of deal. But the more I think about it, I think they were just sitting there looking to see what spooked them.
Yeah, I see what.
And they had no idea I was there, and I stood there and watched them for about half hour. I could have shot them 20 times over. That was cool. It's cool just to go out and, if you're not hunting.
Just to see.
Just to see wildlife, even if you're not hunting them, just to see them and watch them.
In that one class I told you about, the environmental history thing, we talked about, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't my favorite class. Not at all. But we talked about how, like, just being out in nature and stuff like that really just kind of helps your soul almost. You know what I mean? Like your mentality and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you're being connected, not to be all, I guess, like hippie about it, but like...
No.
It's like, I don't know, it's just something you need to do.
Just getting out there.
Yeah, being in the wild.
Yeah, being in the woods, being out there. I mean, that's what...
nature.
When I was younger,
that's what it was about.
I used to get so mad if I wouldn't get anything,
Yeah.
Just so disappointed. Oh, I'm done hunting. I'm done selling my damn gun, selling my gear. I'm not hunting ever again. But the older I get...
The less that's about that.
Yeah, it's not about...
I never...
actually doing the killing. It's about just getting out there, enjoying yourself, being one with nature. Seeing wildlife.
Yeah. I never took it as, like, we're going out there for a kill. I think, like, it helped with me for 3 years not getting a kill, kind of helped with that. Knowing, I'm probably not going to...
To understand the disappointment that could come with it. Not the disappointment, but...
Yeah, if you get... Like, you go out your first time, you get some monster buck or something like that, some prize-winning buck, you're going to be disappointed. Most most people, I'd say, probably be disappointed every year when they don't
Every
get
year
something.
after that, yeah.
Or if they don't.
That first kill, you set the bar
you
so
set the
high,
bar
it's not
really
even
high.
it's not even reachable anymore.
Yeah, I always try to keep the mentality as, well, at least I came out, at least I went and did something, instead of sitting at home.
Yeah, I mean, you learned what hunting was.
Yeah.
Hunting's not going to the grocery store picking out a steak. You call it hunting for a reason.
Yeah, it's...
Right time, right place.
Mm-hmm.
It's all... I mean, you can do your research and your scouting and your trail cams and all that stuff and locate them. But, I mean, you can have guys that spend hours out in the woods doing this. Scouting and...
They still don't get it.
Trail cam, and all it takes is for...
One lucky.
A pack of coyotes to come through and push them deer out of that area, and that guy doesn't know about it, and he goes in there and hunting, he's... Where the hell are they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all... You can do hours and hours of research on these deer, and then just... Something comes through that pushes them out, and they're not there anymore, and you don't know. Just hunting, man. I think that helped you. I see what you're saying. Going out the first couple of times, not getting anything.
Yeah, I think I always had the mentality of I'm not always going to get something just because that's how I am. But I think that would definitely help for some people. Just, not getting, like, a prize-worthy thing or anything like that.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate with my deer harvest.
Yeah, not saying people shouldn't get prize deer or anything like that. Just, I don't know.
My biggest buck I shot was my second year out hunting deer. I mean, I haven't got anything close to that. Well, no. 3 years ago, me and Dad doubled out. I got another 8-point, but it was nowhere near
to the size.
Yeah, it was a small rack 8-point. It wasn't a big rack. That was cool when me and Dad. I'll have to get him on here.
Bagged out.
Yeah, first day. Maybe I'll bring Dad on here and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I haven't bagged out yet on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't bagged out. I mean, tagged out yet. Dad tagged out once.
Yeah, I guess
tagged out. That's what they call it.
Is it tagged out?
Yeah.
I figured it was bagged out.
Bag limit or tag, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But I mean, first day, me and Dad both got a buck first day. That was cool. Get him on here and talk about that. It's a once in a lifetime experience there. I was more happy when Dad shot his deer. I won't get too far into it because I want to bring him on here and
let
talk
him
about
tell
that.
it.
Yeah, I was happy when he got his deer because that was the first deer he shot since I started hunting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you want to add?
I don't know. You can talk about other hunting experiences we had. Like,
I don't want to bring it all out on the table first epi.
No, that's fine.
Not have anything to talk about in the future.
First EpiPen.
Epi episode.
I know.
But we're gonna go out and do some turkey hunting here soon. It's right around the corner. We'll get into that some later on in the future.
Groundhog too.
It's more of a pest control for farmers. It's a good way to get your foot in the door.
Still, yeah.
Get in there and
kind of have fun.
Try to get permission. You're looking to get permission to hunt on land around here because there's not a lot of state game land around here. A lot of farms. Yeah. You'll get in there and, trying to do some. Wonder if you would have a groundhog issue. I don't have a problem going out. Get your foot in the door and hunt there. Do groundhog for them for a couple years, and then maybe they'll just be like, hey, you want to come out here deer hunting? Great way to get your foot in the door. Go do some of that. That's just more of a recreation. I don't eat them. People do. I hear people that eat them. I don't eat them.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to eat squirrel again. I don't think I will. I don't know why.
There's something I want to try this year.
I mean, maybe I'll try it again, but I don't know. It wasn't my favorite.
This year I want to take my jet boil out. I got a jet boil over Christmas, which is like propane. You know how we had that Sterno stove?
It's like the Sterno times 10.
Yeah. I got one of them for around Christmas time because we were on sale. And
oh, that's good.
I want to take that out.
Maybe I should have got that instead of the Sterno.
Did you get a Sterno stove?
Yeah, I did. I got a Sterno. I got the little...
Well, you never know what Santa Claus might bring you this year.
I need a cup. I need to find a cup like you got.
You can go to Walmart and get them.
I know. I tried to find one on Amazon, but I couldn't.
Walmart, dude, like $5 at Walmart.
I got like
Field & Stream for like 10.
I got like a pack of like, I think it was like 6 Sternos. It's gonna last like a while. So like what?
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
they're each like 2 hours or something like that, burning straight.
Yeah, about one of them will last me about 2 weekends of hunting. Cause I make hot chocolate and I even make soup out in the woods.
Yeah, that's.
But I got like a jet boil where it's like a propane, and then you got that thing you screw in. It's like a propane.
Yeah.
And I want to take that out this year, and right there in the woods.
Cook the squirrel.
Yeah. Kind of bone the squirrel.
That'd be interesting.
And then just some salt and oil, fried in jet boil, and have a little snack out in the woods. I want to try that this year. Don't get no fresher than that.
Yeah. Like fishing straight from the hole.
Yup. I want to try that.
Well,
I enjoy squirrel hunting. It's fun.
I enjoy it too. I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't. We
I think
chicken.
what it was that you got turned off from it was when it was sitting out here and that smell.
I don't know. It was weird. It's weird. I skinned a squirrel and I skinned a deer. Deer was perfectly fine. I didn't care about it or nothing.
It's just the whole squirrel thing kind of freaked you out.
I don't know why. I think it was the whole how we actually skinned the squirrel and all that stuff, and I think the smell definitely had a.
What, when it was sitting out here?
Yeah, because I could always
you
always smell. It was an odd smell, but I don't think it was that because I wouldn't. We ate it. I thought I smelled was like chicken because of chicken broth.
We had squirrel pot pie. I think that's what did a lot of it is being able to smell it. Because that wasn't that's not a it's not a pleasant smell.
Yeah, we got it. The deer. It was just I smelled blood. I think blood. That's about it.
Yeah. No, wait till you get don't wait, but don't ever get a gut shot. You'll know when you got shot.
Yeah.
Here. Man, a horrible smell. Even when you're gutting, I've done it once. You're gutting.
Accidentally
you just puncture with the tip of your knife, and oh man.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna do that when I did it.
You did pretty good. I was very impressed. I don't know. We recorded it.
Yeah, I like to take my time.
And showed your mom.
Like that.
Showed your mom. She was pretty impressed. You were in there, elbow deep, digging in a deer. Yeah, I thought you did very good. I thought you were gonna be a little squeamish about it, but no, you got right into it.
I think that's why I found it interesting because it's like. It's not like really not really surgery, but it was more closer to that than
autopsy type thing.
Yeah, like an autopsy, closer to than what we did with squirrel. We just ripped the skin off and cut the base off. Really.
Yeah, you just make an incision and you just kind of pull it all out.
Just kind of go at it, and this is more like delicate.
Gutting a deer.
Yeah,
because when you take a squirrel, you're just taking from
the legs, really.
The rib. Yeah, from behind the ribs down. You're taking the hams. You're not really taking. You can take everything. There's ways to do it.
Some people do.
That's just how I was always. That's how I was brought up. You just take from behind the ribs, the lower hams, and that's where the most of your meat's at.
Yeah, it seems easier to me.
There is people that actually do the whole thing. They just cut the head and you got the whole
body.
You got the whole squirrel, and there's people that do that. You go down south, they'll swear by that shit. But yeah, we're going to do some turkey hunting. Try to get you on your first turkey. That's one thing I never did.
Get a turkey yet?
Never shot a turkey.
Maybe if I ever get a boat, I'll take you out duck hunting.
Yeah, I wasn't brought up in waterfowl.
It was pretty interesting.
Big game and stuff not big game, but deer.
Medium game.
And bear. That's what I was brought up doing. Bear's more of a time just... One of those, for me, it's one of them just getting out there.
Yeah.
And if you get a bear, that's a big bonus. But if you don't get a bear, hey, we got out. And it's going up to bear camp, spending time with all the guys you see once a year up at bear camp. Doing stuff, talking, campfire talk around the fire, drinking beer.
Yeah.
But, what do you think?
Can't really remember any other seasons that I thought about doing.
There's a whole bunch.
There's I know the whole bird that. I forget how the birds work.
I don't know. We'll have to bring a waterfog out. Maybe we'll bring Travis on here.
Well, I kind of know how waterfowl works.
There's pheasants we can go out for, and
what I meant.
There's grouse, rough grouse that we do, but that's part of the small game.
Yeah.
We can do that, but that's just squirrel hunting, and if you just happen to flush a grouse out, just shoot it. Never got one of them. I haven't been hearing much of them, because normally when I first started hunting,
you'd hear a lot.
You hear them drumming a lot. And I kicked up a few. Then they scare the shit out of you because you always kick them up at the wrong time. You're not expecting it. You're crawling over a log, and it scares the shit out of you. But never shot one. Never shot at one either. Pheasant hunting's fun.
We almost, well, I guess we can't say almost shot at turkeys.
Oh, that's right. That was small game.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. We all just like laid down really quick. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we were up there, small game. Where me and Dad were checking out our hunting spot. We had you with us.
It was like some action stuff.
Yeah, we were coming down in a clearing, and the next thing I was lead. You were behind me.
Your dad was all the way in the back.
Yeah, arthritis in the knees will do it to your age. But that was cool. That was kind of cool to get you to experience that. We're walking down through. We stop, and you can hear these turkeys off in the. Now this is fall. Hear them off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit the ground because you know you gotta be still. And try to, and then they didn't even bother with us.
Yeah, they were talking back.
Like if you ever come up into a flock like that,
yeah,
the best thing to do is to break them up, get them scattered. Where you got 3 over here, 4 over there, 10 over, get them all scattered out, and then you start calling because then they're gonna try to come back together, and you can fool them.
Yeah, sounds pretty cool.
That's the thing to do for fall turkeys, to break them up. Try to at least. Yeah. Never always worked. I mean, there's times where I come up over and now I was like, oh shit, there's a whole shit ton of turkey, but they've already had you and they're out of there.
Yeah. I definitely want to go waterfowl hunting again.
Never did it. I've always wanted to.
I
have plenty of people that I know that was like, they're big into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take you out, Matt. No worry, I'll take you out. Waterfowl season comes around, I'm calling them up. Hey, you gonna take me out this year? Oh no, I can't do it this year, man. Or they just don't answer.
Yeah. If I had a boat, I'd go out all the time. Just to sit out there. It's not, I don't think it's like hunting. You just kind of...
You don't have to be so quiet.
Yeah. Sometimes we'd hoot and holler in the blind and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never did it. I don't know what it's all about. Only type of bird hunt I did was pheasant. That's where you're walking through a field. Like up around where you hunt, they have food plots, and they'll stock it with pheasant and go out and just flush out the fields, and missed a bunch of pheasant. Missed a whole shit ton of pheasant. Never shot one. Shot at a bunch. Just
didn't get them.
I was never really in the bird game. Because turkeys, they're on the ground. I mean, aim for the head, bang. Yeah. Birds, they're flying. I just never did it. But some year I'll get one.
I heard some people like to do slug rounds for turkeys.
I don't know.
So that way
shotgun's the best because you get the spread then.
Yeah. I figure some people try to do it like for accuracy, so they just get the head and that's it.
I have hunted for turkey with a 22. I have done that.
Yeah. I
have shot at a turkey with a 22. Completely missed. Because you're shooting at an object that's
really small. Yeah, squirrels are pretty small.
2 inches.
Turkey head's a lot smaller.
But squirrels can come up on a branch and sit still for a while. Turkeys are moving. Their heads are moving. They don't really sit still.
Yeah, that first squirrel I think I got when I was using your gun. I was sitting perfectly still, standing upright, but it was so far away, and I didn't even think I was going to...
out there in your hollow.
Yeah, I didn't even think I was going to make that shot. I was just kind of
Dude, that was a perfect shot.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Because you were trying to talk to me, and I was trying not to say anything, because if I looked away, I was going to miss it again. I wasn't going to be able to come
It was
back
up at the top of the tree getting beech nuts off.
Yeah, it was getting something. It was you could tell it was standing up and down, trying to grab something, or just, standing there. And I was like, I can't. Matt was trying to ask me how.
I couldn't see it anymore.
Yeah, you were asking me if I could still see it and stuff like that. And I'm trying not to say anything to spook it or anything. And I was kind of trying to tell you to hold on.
The next thing, nope.
Yeah, and then oh my god, that thing dropped
That thing fell easy 6 stories from the top of the tree.
You could hear it thud.
Hit the ground and bounce 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. If it didn't die from the shot, it died from the impact.
But you definitely killed it on the shot.
I forget.
Because you could remember you said it was reaching and you shot it right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right in the chest, so you shot it right in the white underneath, in between the front legs.
Yeah, it was pretty I don't know. It was only a squirrel, but it felt intense.
And then I'm then later that day we're down there in the pines hunting squirrel. I find another squirrel that's up top of the tree, picking beech nuts. I'm on my back, laying up, looking at the top of the tree.
Oh Jesus!
Waiting. I'm just studying the squirrel. It's, go out and limb.